finally the next fighter reveal for Smash Ultimate, and also a big Crash Bandicoot leak to break down. Block content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Yes, we get to talk all about that crazy announcement that just dropped about the ARMS fighter and the Mr. Sakurai present. So this already means a whole lot. We know a whole lot more information actually now about what to expect from that presentation, and also there's been a crazy amount of leaks regarding Crash Bandicoot. So we really need to talk about that, and also how it could tie into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate potentially, because there is precedent for that with a brand new huge Crash game. Now, we reported that yesterday, and also now it is completely real. We have the pictures to show you evidence of this. It's incredible, and I can't wait to talk with you guys about all the news of today. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Well, whatever you can think of, send your questions through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And here's a brand new giveaway. You can win one of these Super Mario surprise capsules from Tomy. Any Mario item, Yoshi, a different character could be inside. I leave them close so you can find out who's inside when you win. I'm giving away 4 of these, so remember to like this video, press thumbs up right now, subscribe to Blocked Content, and comment down below to enter. Alright guys, let's head into the main topic of today, and the first order of business is this really awesome news that yes, Nintendo of America officially confirms this. Also, the Japanese account was a little bit earlier, but yes, it is coming. The ARMS fighter, and it also specifies a whole lot more about what we can actually expect from that presentation, because they are very literal with using words over here, and they really want you to know exactly what you're going to be in for this presentation. So it's very, very close. I mean, it's like mere hours away right now from having that reveal. So of course, on Blocked Content, we will tell you all about the crazy cool ARMS reveal for Smash Bros. Ultimate, something I'm really excited for because I like ARMS. There's a lot of great fighters to choose from, and it kind of feels like they have something very special in mind, but I'll talk about that too. Well, Nintendo of America tweets out, join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate director Masahiro Sakurai on 6/22 at 7 a.m. PT for a roughly 35-minute video live stream featuring an in-depth look at the upcoming DLC fighter from ARMS. Then the picture says, Mr. Sakurai presents an ARMS fighter. Tune in 6/22, 7 a.m. PT, and 10 a.m. ET. And then it goes on to say, there will be no further new fighter reveals other than a fighter from ARMS in this live stream. So they couldn't be more, well, let's say direct in this message. They really went out and said it. We're not doing the 1-2 punch of having any sort of other reveal here. I know a lot of you guys were super excited about the fact that we might be getting a 2-character reveal, kind of like what happened with Hero and Banjo, and it would totally make sense. I mean, E3 time and everything, they really want to get the best out there, but also with everything going on in the world right now, it does kind of make sense that they have to reel it back just a little bit and change a little bit of the perception here. I mean, it is pretty apparent that they're not able to work on Smash Brothers as they once did. They're not able to focus on the game in the same way. They're not in the same rooms anymore. Everyone is kind of working from home and doing it the most safe way possible. So to expect the crazy amount of stuff that we were is also a little bit different now too. So I really hope that you guys don't mind all that. For me personally, I think it's just about time for a new fighter in general. So 2 would have been great. I really think that, you know, it could have been Geno or someone like that, because it does really feel like you want to choose one for the general Smash Brothers of it all, you know, and I feel like an ARMS fighter really fits in well with both Smash Brothers and the scene, and just generally what we need right now in Smash Brothers, which is just a fun new Nintendo represented fighter. But also you want something for the fans, a big third-party character or a very deep cut character, or just someone that the fans have been clamoring for a very long time. And I thought a character like Geno could definitely be that character. Well, it turns out as of right now, we are not getting any other fighter reveals other than the character from ARMS. Like, Nintendo straight up said it, and sometimes they do stuff like this and it like only sort of is true, but I really feel like they want to get out ahead of it and really be honest and truthful about the fact that it is not happening. So that's what I wanted to talk about, but also all that crazy Crash stuff, because of course we talked about a lot of Crash stuff in our yesterday's video, which basically detailed a gigantic leak about anything Crash Bandicoot coming, and well, the game that we ended up having is also a tiny bit different. It's not exactly what we thought it would be, but it has some information that really balanced it out well. So the Crash leak actually says, you'll see it Monday, have this in the meantime. And then it just drops a bunch of images that, you know, they are big leaked images, so this trailer is yet to drop online at this moment of recording, so I hope you guys really enjoy the look. What I think is really apparent here is that, of course, it is a different, you know, creator, it is a different company making this game, because the other company is very, very busy with the Tony Hawk stuff, so it does visually look very different. Crash seems to have a brand new art style now too, and Coco looks very different in some artwork as well. There have been a lot more leaked images around the internet, but I don't know the legitimacy of everything, but we can definitely expect Crash gameplay, and basically the classic Crash gameplay. When you look at the screens, it basically has those tight corridors that the previous leak was talking about, and of course the fact that the art style is just a little bit more cartoony. Yeah, it's a little bit more stylized, and I think I really like the fact that it does really take new chances, but then still puts it in that brand new world. You know, it does feel like they are doing a lot of things with time, with different times in, you know, history, and that always fit very well with Crash. I always loved the levels that felt like you were going to medieval times or the future. That was always really cool. So the game is officially titled Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, which I really like the pun, but I also like the idea that it's just Crash 4. In Japan, the Wrath of Cortex game was actually titled Crash 4, and nowhere else in the world was it titled Crash 4, so I'm very curious what in Japan will be, you know, the differentiating factor here. Will it just be another 4? Will it be titled 5 there? Or will there be other big differences? So yeah, I'm really curious if you guys have any thoughts on this brand new Crash game, and if it does mean that Crash could be coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate, just because of the fact that, yeah, it does only state Xbox over there, so it doesn't even have anything about PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4, and nothing about Switch as of yet. But of course, we've gotten the previous Crash games, so I think that it's still highly likely, and I would actually love it if there's a lot more Crash on the Switch, and especially this new game is something that a lot of people would want to play. So yeah, if you get Crash in Smash, you're gonna need this game too. So I hope that both of them are true instead of just one of them, because if I had to choose, I would say Crash and Smash, but I don't want to miss out on that game just because I'm generally a Switch gamer. So really curious what you guys think of all this news. I mean, if you comment down below, that could actually be read out loud and featured in our next video. And today's comment question is, well, are you excited for a brand new Crash game? And as for our previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our beautiful user KJ Superstar, saying, well, I do believe he has a chance of getting into Smash. I still think this leak is fake, but I do believe we're getting a new Crash game for next gen, but not this one. So let's lower our expectations for now. Otherwise, it'll just lead to disappointment. But for me personally, I just want the Mario remasters to be announced. And I totally feel you with the Mario remasters. That's something that I'm really expecting to be dropped, you know, maybe somewhere next week, because of course it is normally E3 time around now, and we really are craving for a Nintendo Direct. I think it's just about time. So I really want Nintendo to confirm anything that has to do with a Nintendo Direct. I would be very happy to have a very small mini Direct that has a bunch of great reveals on it, but it really does also feel like we need the big Direct right now. We need, you know, the heavy guns. I kind of need to know why I have a Switch this year. What are the games that are coming out? What's the holiday title if it's not Paper Mario? Please let me know what's up ahead for this console that I have in my house that I really want to have some games for. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the Arms Fighter. If I had to pick a guess right now, I would say Helix is now strangely likely. I think Min Min is likely as well, but I think that they're pulling their leg a little bit. I think that there's going to be a little bit more than just one character. I think that they're specifying it so much probably means that there's a little bit more going on. So if I had to take some wild guesses, I would say that it's Min Min with maybe other costumes. It does really feel like we need something a little bit more substantial than just one character. A lot of people are going to be very upset if it's not their favorite character. So having costumes would really do a whole lot of good for a lot of segments of the audience. I feel like if you're gonna do these different costumes, just give them different voices, people would be happy, even though though they don't perfectly represent their ARMS character, I think people would still be very happy to have their character represented in the game. So that's essentially what I would choose for in this situation. Thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats you guys send during our live streams. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in block content style, join me for a Skype chat, or even have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun that you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya!